Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well with you all and you and your families are doing okay. If ever there's a news that I'm so happy to hear about is this one. Lascelles Morgan, the taxi operator that was charged with the abduction and takeout of the 29-year-old St. Peter Claver Primary School teacher Danielle Anglin, he has passed from injuries sustained in an apparent unaliving of himself. Morgan, who had been remanded in custody since his court appearance in November the 7th, passed away on Monday while receiving treatment at the Spanish Town Hospital. Reports indicate that Morgan was found with rope and things from the ceiling of his cell shortly after returning from court. Despite swift intervention by the authorities, he was rushed to the hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries. Guys, I hope you remember this young lady, Anglin. She's a teacher from the St. Peter Claver Primary School. That place has been my church, my Catholic church. She was reported missing on May the 13th, 2024 after leaving her home in Elisha, St. Catherine to head to work. She was last seen boarding an in-drive taxi. Her disappearance sparked widespread public concern, with the Jamaica Teachers Association joining efforts to locate her. 3 weeks later, her remains were discovered in Salt River, Clarendon, after an extensive search led by the Clarendon police and investigators from the St. Catherine South. Morgan was arrested after he confessed to the crime. I'm telling you, life is precious, and I never wish for anyone to not be here amongst the land of the living. But you see this a man here, may I tell you say, him rub me in every wrong way you can think of, for a lot of reasons. Because first thing to commence with, the school that she teaches, the St. Peter Claver Primary School, I used to go to the basic school because I belong to the church, because I am Catholic. And I am telling you, when I heard of this act, it was so painful, and I know what it is like living in that area because I had a co-worker living in that area, and I'm telling you, she could tell it stories with them taxi man, they were them perversions. But remember, her story was this, they just moved into the area and she worked off Walton Park Road because the St. Peter Claver Road is between St. Joseph Road and Walton Park area, and she live all the way in Portmore. Now, for her to get a vehicle to come out of the area, she have to call a taxi to take her to the nearest point to get a vehicle, or she just have to just take a taxi to work. Of course, teacher reaches work by 8 o'clock, them times there. So say, if you leave from Portmore to reach her work, you have to leave out some bad 5:30, 6 o'clock to beat the traffic and reach there a certain time. And she was a dedicated teacher. Me have all girls from the school there. And when you hear people talk about this teacher, they are so elated about how good she was with the children. And I'm telling you, she is someone that is missing from the school. No, this a taxi man, she called the in-drive. Him pick her up. Remember saying this, because Portmore have so much goddamn bushes go all over the place. If you travel by night and you don't know the area, you don't really know exactly where him turn into. And him take all of them back roads and whatever and end up take with the people them picnic and carry her all the way to Clarendon, where he assaulted her, and then to top it off, he unalived her. For weeks we had hopes, because you have some people were crafty, were sending little messages and leaving little innuendos online to make it look like there was another reason why she was missing and all that, when it was nothing like that. The man was a habitual molester and was deported from foreign for the same thing. So these in-drive place never do the due diligence to check and make sure say that him should be working with people. Only to find out that this teacher so elated to get to work, jump on the taxi to get out of there, and that was the final of her. It was such a painful time because they searched high and low for her when all along this pervert took this young lady away. She was so young. The thing about it, her mother was so worried because when they did the interview with the mother, they didn't even know of her to even have no boyfriend. Because one of them church girl and she had teacher, them always studying and they don't really have no boyfriend and all of that and so on. Some people bloom late. Yeah, come have relatives like that. Them bloom late. And it's not really a bad thing. And only to find out that this man violated her purity. Me say man, as a mother and a woman and an aunt, me I tell you say, me feel it in my heart, me I tell you, man, me feel it. Because it was not too long before that a relative of mine barely escaped her life from them same taxi man there because we're not familiar with the area and them think you're not familiar with the area. Not all of them is like that, but a lot of them is like that. They can't be trusted. Worse them hours and night there when dog afraid because she would have been leaving out, during the same time when dusk is still dark. So for me, this is good news. Him never waste taxpayer money. Him just do the due diligence for himself. Good one. Me don't care, I'm telling you. I'm not a person that celebrates stuff like this. But if you guys was to check my backstory, I did a lot of follow-ups and day-to-day events as the search went on. And all we can say, we thank God for the people who had cameras and the businesses that had cameras in the area, because when one camera would have picked up when she left and she got to a certain path, they would watch that camera to see if they passed that area, and that is how it ended, was led to this man, and he was arrested. He could not say it wasn't him because the camera was there to say everything. That it is important to have cameras around your house, because even if you not help yourself, you could end up helping someone. And you don't know, if you have cameras that can pick up the street, just let the authorities know. As a citizen of Jamaica, you'll be doing your due diligence, so somehow they'll be able to access it in terms of seeing out a street what needs to be done. Because you're not doing nothing private out a street and nobody can see. It's just security measures, so nothing wrong if the authorities can use it to aid in assisting them with any kind of crime or violence that taking place in an area. Her funeral was something to talk about as well. You see how dangerous it is for these molesters to walk free about the place. Them start off doing little this, doing little that. Is a dangerous act that, It is dangerous, because you don't know when them urges going to come on, It is a sickness, And you don't know who them going to attack, or when them can control it, who it going to let loose. And, me no play games when it come out. Me no have no heart for no one that want to put themselves on people without them consent. Me no have no heart for people like that. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen. And you don't know who going to get hurt. But come here, look at my friends. Check this out. I was reasoning with a co-worker, and my co-worker was saying, You really think him unalive himself out of his own decision? Or you think because of how gruesome the act was, them same cellmates them in the prison hustle him along to get it done? Reprisal for what he did to the young girl? Me no know. But what you think? Because even another co-worker Bettina say him never do it on his own. Then the people that are coward, them never do it off on his own. Something may be up. But as far as me is concerned, me no care if him unalive himself on him own or not. Good riddance. One less of them to deal with, and me tax paying money now go towards making sure so ain't get nothing for them. That's all me want to know. As long as my tax paying dollars is not going to the benefit of him having any meals in prison. Right there, so I'm good and happy with it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think, and we can definitely say Danielle Anglin, rest in peace. Your justice has been served. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. I love you all. Bye for now.